How's it going, everyone? Kayne on Say here, and welcome to episode 3 of Kayne Talks Games. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do for episode 3. I had a couple of choices, and I just couldn't decide on what to do. I mean, episode 1, of course, was going to be Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat 2, sorry. First game I remember ever playing, and then second had to be Resident Evil for Halloween, and, one of my all-time favourite series, and I thought, what can I do for episode 3? And it became a tie for 2. It was going to be either SmackDown or Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I decided, with the recent trailer that just came out for Sonic the Hedgehog, that I would do Sonic the Hedgehog. I thought, yeah, it would be a perfect time. I'm pumped. I'm starting to remember all these good times I had with the series of Sonic the Hedgehog, and the movie looks really good. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, they've done a really good job to, redo the Sonic the Hedgehog character, because the previous one was very scary, but what I really wanted to do, I was going to do Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Oh my god, wow, I fucking started. Yeah, I was going to do just that game, because that was the next game I sort of remember playing a lot after Mortal Kombat 2, and I thought to myself, I might make this a special episode where I talk about the entire franchise of Sonic the Hedgehog, because I've got so many different memories of, just that franchise, the cartoons, the comics, and the games and everything. So this episode's going to be a special episode talking about the entire franchise of Sonic the Hedgehog. So let's get to it. Sonic the Hedgehog, what can I say? It's such a lovable franchise. I just remember the days where back in school, it was like, oh, Sonic or Mario, and we did have that. There was a lot of people that loved Sonic, and then there was a lot of people who loved Mario, and yeah, me and Luke were, Team Sonic all the way. We always loved Sonic the Hedgehog, and that was mainly because we didn't really play Mario, so that's why he was a big part of our lives. But I just remember so many good memories. I mean, I say Sonic the Hedgehog, but I just, in general, the entire franchise, all the characters we love, Tails, Knuckles, Eggman, Robotnik, a really great villain. But how should I start? I might just start from the beginning. The first time I remember, it was around the time playing Mortal Kombat 2. I remember booting up Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and immediately just fell in love with the game, fell in love with the character. It was just so awesome, and just going so fast through the levels, and oh yeah, just such good times. And then, just playing all the other games, and then we learned about Knuckles. Oh god, I remember seeing Knuckles for the first time, beat us up and took all the Chaos Emeralds, but yeah, he was being tricked by Robotnik, so not his fault. But yeah, I just remember those times were really cool, and coming home from school, booting it up, and it was definitely a game you could always sort of jump into every now and again, and it comes back to you, trying to breeze through it and beat the game. See, I could never get the Chaos Emeralds, and I've only ever beat Sonic the Hedgehog 2, well, technically multiple times now, but at that time only once, because final, what was it, the Death Egg Zone, I think, if I remember? I can't remember. Considering I just did a playthrough, I'm yet to edit that, I can't remember, but yeah, I did really struggle, but that was the fun part, me and Luke trying to breeze through when we could, and yeah, we finally did it one day, and yeah, sadly we didn't get the Chaos Emeralds legit. A friend of ours, her older sister, told us to cheat, and we got the Chaos Emeralds, and yeah, Super Sonic! So just a short little part. I just remember an also Friday night after school, and also Friday night after school, and also going to the video store and hiring out video games. And this is before PlayStation was released, so it was always the Sega Mega Drive. I remember always going for Sonic 3, because we only ever had Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Sonic the Hedgehog 1 was alright. I didn't really like it because it only had Sonic the Hedgehog. It didn't have Tails or Knuckles. But yeah, Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles, I always picked up and played as much as I could, and then had to take it back to the video store. And sadly, I never really owned it, because it's one of the great games that sort of get ported over to a lot of things. I remember PS2, the Sonic Mega Collection. I will talk about that because there was a really, I had some good memories with that. How would you call it? The classics video game re-release of. Moving on, I can't even think of it now. But yeah, we'll get on with that. But yeah, I just never really owned the cartridges, unfortunately. But yeah, I didn't really need to. In the end, I had the PS2 and I was able to play it no problem. And God, even PS3, PS4, so many releases of the Sega Classics, which is awesome for me. I don't have to worry about trying to get a cartridge to play the original. So yeah, it's good. Alright, just bringing up the Sonic Mega Collection Plus. So a bit like Resident Evil, me and Luke, we sort of moved away from Sonic. I was always heavily playing, SmackDown games, wrestling games, and Luke was playing his games. He played a lot of sort of RPG sort of, I wouldn't even know, fighting games as well. So yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog sort of, got pushed to the side a little bit. And I remember, I'm jumping ahead again. Sonic X came onto the TV. I'm going to do this in sections. I'm going to do the games first, then the cartoons, and then comics and all that stuff. So I remember Sonic X come on the TV one morning. Cheese TV, I think it was still called. Now it's Toasted TV. Doesn't feel the same to me. But I was like, hold on, what's this? New cartoon and everything. And then I saw Sonic. I was like, oh my god, there's a new cartoon. Or anime, I'll say. But yeah, I remember seeing that episode and I thought, oh my god, it looks really cool. And I never missed an episode, but then, they sort of cut it, I think. They stopped airing it after a few episodes. And yeah, my passion for Sonic came back. And I remember seeing the Sonic Mega Collection Plus and yeah, picked that up, bought it, and spent so many weekends playing through each game. And I finally went through Sonic Hedgehog 2, got the Chaos Emeralds. I did the save state, getting all the Chaos Emeralds. But yeah, I remember playing that, and I bought Sonic X on as a collection and watching that as well. So yeah, I was Sonic crazy during that time. I think that was around 2005, 2006. So yeah, it was really awesome. Just going back to Sonic again, and yeah, it was really cool. It's always awesome when you sort of distance yourself from Sonic and then it just comes back, with open arms, like, it's alright buddy, I missed you too. Another really awesome game I remember playing, Sonic Riders. I forget how we got it. I think when our mum, it was 2006 or 7, something happened. I think our mum, I can't remember. She had an injury of sight. I can't really remember, and she ended up collapsing. And our dad was in the middle of the ocean. He works in the Navy, and he got flying home and everything. And he because we did well looking after mum and everything. He's like, boys, you did a good job. Treat yourself, pick up a game, and that'll be as a big thank you and well done job looking after mum. And I picked up Sonic Riders, and I spent months playing that game. I absolutely loved it. I just spat, sorry. Sorry, going off topic. And yeah, I struggled at first with that game, but as soon as I got the rhythm, just breezing through it. And any excuse at that time to play a Sonic game, I would just sign me up. I was really stoked to play that game. And then the second one come out, but I think I got it. I think I may have bought it for my birthday, I think, but I never played it. I don't know why. I bought it and never picked it up. And just on that subject, I went a bit ahead. Sonic Heroes, that was another thing that sort of brought me and Luke back into Sonic the Hedgehog once again. Yeah, we loved that one as well. It was really cool, and I don't think we ended up beating it. We kind of struggled, if I remember. Can't remember. Off script. I'm doing this from the heart and the soul, remembering. Funny enough, now that I remembered, Sonic Heroes was the same time we got back into Resident Evil. Oh, look at that. We're clashing with episode 2. Because that 2005, it was just something sort of opened up in our minds. Like, we want to play some classics again. And Sonic Heroes and Hyde Resident Evil 1. And yeah, good times that. That was a good weekend, that one. And I think that's it for the video games. I don't really remember playing so many after that time. I know there was like Sonic 06. I played not Sonic, Shadow the Hedgehog. Yeah, didn't really like that one. Too edgy for me. Yeah. What else was there? I haven't played Sonic Forces yet, or Sonic the what's the one that just come out? Sonic Mania. I haven't played that yet. I've got it. I'm playing through every Sonic game first. I've done the first one back in 2017. I've literally just done the second game. Went through it, completed it. Completionist, like got the Chaos Emeralds and everything. I'm yet to edit that, so I've done that. I want to get through Sonic 3, and then hopefully Sonic and Knuckles. But I think I might need to get a cartridge for that. I don't think I know. I'm sorry, my collection's over there, so trying to remind myself, I don't think I've got that, so hopefully I can do that eventually. And there's a few other games that I wouldn't mind doing, but after that, I want to do Sonic Mania, and Luke's blasted through it. He's got mostly everything, and he really enjoyed it and says, good, get to playing it. And I'm like, I can't yet, I've got to, I want to do some playthroughs first, and then I will do a playthrough for that. So yeah, I look forward to Sonic Mania, and yeah, I think that's all that is for the games. Just trying to remember. Oh, mine. I've got the board game I still need to play. So yeah, that'll be a fun thing to do, and probably a recording for. And I think that's it for the video games. So many good memories with them, and yeah, I can always jump back in, and yeah, just Sonic the Hedgehog, awesome series, and yeah, I'm going to be playing them for as long as I can. Alrighty, in this section we're going to talk about movies, TV, and I'll add the comics as well. We'll keep that together because the comics was sort of a little thing. And it was one of those things where I remember seeing the cartoon, I think it's just called The Adventures of Sonic. He's with his pals and animal friends living in a foresty area. And I only ever used to see that quite on a rare occasion. I would probably see one episode and then I wouldn't see it for years, and I remember, I think I was about 5 when I first saw an episode, and then, excuse me, I was waiting for it. What else then came out? I think, how could I almost forget? The Sonic Adventures where he's with Tails, and then there's Eggman or Robotnik, I think he was called, and he's got 2 robots, the chicken and the the green dude. Those, me and Luke probably rewatched that tape so many times. There was a few tapes from our video store, I think there was about 3, and that was the time when We're Gonna Clash Again, Resident Evil first come out, and yeah, when we watched our dad play it, we were so scared. I even mentioned in the video that we were so scared that we would watch that along with Page Master to make ourselves feel better, and that was such a fun series. I think it's Luke's got on DVD, but I don't think I got it. I was borrowing it and I haven't got through it all yet. And my favourite episode is probably, what was his name? Goopster? The little black slime, Tails' pet. That was probably one of my favourites. And goddamn, me and Luke had a fascination for chili dogs because of that series. And our mum and sister did say, you probably won't even like it, so stop asking for chili dogs. And yeah, I don't think we ever tried it in the end. And I think I'm sort of glad we didn't. But I probably would give it a go. But yeah, I just remember chili dogs was a fascination. And what else was that series? I think, yeah, we just loved rewatching that series. And Oh, what else was there? I think that was about it for that series. Then Sonic X came into the picture. I fell in love with that show. It's one of my favourite anime cartoons, I want to call it. It's anime, but I don't know if it's an official, if you know what I mean. I'm not going to get into it's a cartoon anime, fuck off with that shit. I've watched the series probably 3 times throughout the entirety. I loved when they were in the city, but the series after that, where they're back on their planet and those beings are taken over, to me, I think they should have just ended it at that point where they finally returned. I don't think they should have kept going, but yeah, I've watched that 3 times now, and I love the series. And I just remember picking up I picked up one DVD, and it was Volume 2. It was the first Chaos Emerald that they had to grab, and then the second episode was, I remember Chris, Tails, and Amy. I think they thought there was a Chaos Emerald, but it was Eggman tricking them. Went to a mountain, and then that was Knuckles' first, well, technically his first appearance with me. Seeing him, I was like, yeah, Knuckles. And the third episode, it was that teacher robot that took the class over, and yeah, that was good. So yeah, I blistered that DVD so many times. I think I wore it out in the end, because I'll be watching that along with, I think I got the Mega Collection Plus at that time. Can't really remember, but then I got a box set. It had the 3 DVDs, so many days rewatching that, through each DVD on loop while I'm playing the Sonic Mega Collection. And yeah, I love that series. Sonic X is one of my favourites, and yeah, a bit of a cult following for that one. And I know some cartoons like that, they sort of get a bit of a panning, but nah, Sonic X is sick. Alright, now we're fast forwarding to 2009. We got when I had Foxtel, I got rid of it now, it's just shit. There was a new channel, I think it was ABC3, and they brought the Adventures of Sonic, I can never remember, I think it's just Sonic Adventures, like I said, the first one where he's hanging around his powers in the forest and all that came on. And then Sonic Underground, I fell in love with Sonic Underground. That's probably my 3rd favourite series. I love the idea of they're a band. I think he's the guitar. Jet, I think's his name, the green dude. He's on the drums, and I cannot remember for the life of me remember the female or the girl's name. Can't remember that. And I'll tell you what, I'm not going on until I learn it. Sonic Underground. Such a sick intro as well. Really cool. Sonia? I think that's how you pronounce Sonia. So yeah, I love them 3 so much. I wish those 2 would make a return. I don't know if they have in Sonic Mania, but yeah, that was an awesome series. Again, I remember during my TAFE days, I'd be coming home, it'd be on at 5 o'clock, it'd be a back-to-back episode of the other series and that one, and yeah, good times, that one. If I could get that on DVD, I'd be really happy, because that is a good series. I recommend that one, really sick. And I think one of the episodes is not one of the episodes. I think each episode is they have a music routine, which is really awesome. And I think that's about it for cartoons and animes. And the movies. The movie, I think it's just called Sonic the Hedgehog. I've only seen it once, and I think Luke might have it on DVD. So he's been collecting them all, and I've been sticking with Sonic X. But yeah, I've only seen it once, but I don't really remember a lot of it. But I kind of remember it was being a little bit quite dark, or sort of not as slapstick. I mean, there's a bit of slapstick in it, but yeah, I remember it was really intense at some moments, and that's the one with Metal Sonic, isn't it? Yeah, if I remember. And then he become a good person in the end. I can't remember. But yeah, I remember it was really cool, and I should get to watching it again. I remember Knuckles as the cowboy hat, and that's how I remember it. And we've got the upcoming movie coming out. I'm looking forward to it. If it's going to be like Detective Pikachu, I'm in for a good time because I love Detective Pikachu. I thought that was a really good movie, and I'm kind of thinking that they were sort of waiting for that movie to come out because it was like, oh well, let's see if Detective Pikachu flops, but it didn't. It did really well, and yeah, it just shows that don't try and humanize the iconic characters. Make them as they are, and just do your best to try and blend them in. And yeah, Sonic looks really good now. I'm looking forward to it. I was like, oh my god, what have they done to Sonic with the previous one? But yeah, it's going in the right direction. You know, thumbs up and good job on the animators. You know, redoing that. Can't give them enough credit. They did a really good job in such a short amount of time as well. But I get the feeling that they knew what they wanted, but then someone, was like, no, I want it this way, do what I say, or you're out. So then when the backlash happened, oh guys, hey, guess what? Let's do it this way. So I think something happened, and the animators knew, because that was just too clean, if you know what I mean. Something's going on that, you know, we don't know, but I'm not going to, you know, start digging through all that crap. I'm happy the way it's going, and yeah, happy days, can't wait. Just like the part of the trailer, Jim Carrey, like Eggman, he's like, you know, where is he? We know you have him. He's like, don't shoot. And I'm just, yeah, that was really funny.
I'm going to give you 5 seconds to tell me where it is.
Wait, don't hurt him.
And then the ping pong paddle. He's like, oh yeah, the Yana ball was crap, but the gift shop was nice. Alright, that's all I can really say about Sonic the Hedgehog that I can actually remember. I think I got the most of what I wanted to sort of talk about and share with you all how much, you know, how important he is to me. He was such a, you know, growing up playing his games and all that stuff. It was just such good times. I've got a few figurines, well, not anymore. Excuse, whoa, sorry. I should be burping, it's rude, but you know, I'm talking with my soul, and sometimes my soul likes to. But yeah, as I was saying, I got an amiibo there. I had a load of figures, but I put them all away. I sort of want to get statue-like figures now, but yeah, I had a load of Knuckles. I'm just trying to look now. I can't see any. But yeah, it was a load of little mini ones, but like you can see now, I've got some really nice statues. I might try and start getting more of them. I wouldn't mind getting Knuckles. He's my number one. I love Knuckles, the kid. He's really awesome. And yeah, that's all. I've got a really cool, I'll do a picture like over the video. It was one of my favourite pieces of art that I got displayed. It's a shadow art of the scene where Sonic and Tails meet Knuckles for the first time, or not the first time probably in general, but in the video game series, and it's one of my favourite scenes. But I wish they'd got the Chaos Emeralds laying on the floor, but I'm not going to nitpick. It's really cool. They've done a good job. I'll put the seller, he's on Etsy, does really cool shadow art of classic games, and yeah, they're really cool, so check him out. Hey, I just remembered, as I was about to sort of do my sign-off, comics. Oh, I almost forgot. So many good memories with the comics. It was just a few random ones that our dad or sister would pick up, you know, when she would come home from work and go to the newsagents, or because she worked in a pharmacy and newsagents was just next door, or Dad would pick some up because they knew we loved Sonic the Hedgehog so much. And I do remember Dad tracing some stills of some characters. I remember Knuckles, he was doing his like vicious attack, and me and Luke would be, you know, in our rooms reenacting scenes of the characters, you know, Sonic versus Knuckles. I remember a page of the comic, they were beating the absolute shit out of each other, and like I'd be Knuckles, and Luke always loved Tails, but he'd be like Sonic, and I'm like Knuckles, like, give me the Chaos Emeralds, and Luke's like, no. So yeah, that was really awesome. Dad, he did so many of them. I don't know if we still got them. I think we got rid of them, but if we still had them, holy crap, it'd be really awesome. But yeah, they're long gone now. What else is there? Sonic X. When me and Luke were still in high school, we did I forget what it was called, SWL, Structured Workplace Learning, because we were in hospitality. We, you know, part of a program, we'd go and work in a restaurant or a cafe or stuff like that, and after that shift, we'd go to the newsagents and they'd have Sonic X comics, and I remember every Thursday after that, after our shift, we'd go to the newsagents, get the load of Sonic X, and yeah, just read it all night long. So yeah, I've been collecting the Sonic X now, trying to get my collection full, but I still got a load of issues to go, and I wouldn't mind trying to get the series beforehand, some of the classics. I do have a book that I think so of the first series. I think I never got to reading it in the end, but yeah, I will get to it eventually. And yeah, I think that's it for Sonic the Hedgehog. I talked about the games, I talked about the comics, the movies, the cartoons, etc., etc. I did play some on Game Boy, especially in TAFE if I was, finished with my work, and some because we're in a game programming, rendering out a lot of stuff takes a bit of time, so I'd whip out my Nintendo DS and play my Sonic games. And yeah, I remember a teacher borrowed it and wouldn't give it back to me. He got hooked, he wouldn't stop. So yeah, that was funny. I was like, dude, give it back, give it back. Alright everyone, that is an end to episode 3 of Kayne Talks Games. I'm glad I picked Sonic the Hedgehog in the end, because just going back, remembering all the fun memories I had growing up, and see Luke, we grew up with him, when I say me, it's both of us, we love Sonic the Hedgehog, and yeah, it was just awesome to relive. And yeah, you all know what episode 4 of Kayne Talks Games is going to be. It's going to be, I don't know if I might do it like this episode, doing the franchise. It's definitely going to be SmackDown, but see, at some point I started losing interest in the series, so I'll see what happens, but it might be a really long video, because I'm telling you right now, SmackDown, all the games, I played every day, so it's going to be probably a long video again. But yeah, I'm happy to stand here and talk about the fun times and share it all with you people. And yeah, we're going to end it there now before I trail off again. So yeah, thank you all for watching, I will see you all later. Oh, finally! Got all the Chaos Emeralds. Oh, ooh, red one. Got the blue and the green. Don't you think about it. I'm warning. I got a ring.
You must be joking.
Fucking warning you.